Dajahao, my name is Garrick. Welcome back to Taiwan, Lao Wai. So we are currently directly behind the big Keelung sign on the hill, as you can see by the backs of all those letters. I've taken a rest, I feel a little refreshed. I feel a slight sorta misty rain is starting to come down, like every 5 seconds or so there's a drop of mist. So I think that's a sign it's time to get going again to the next leg of our trip in the northwest of Keelung. We do have some decisions to make because there are quite a few places like in the north that I'm interested in checking out, but they are pretty far apart from each other, so they are hard to walk between. Obviously there's buses and taxis and stuff, but it's a matter of how much time I've got, how much energy I have left, and whether or not it'll be safe to keep going if the rain starts picking up. So we're gonna play things by ear a bit. But first things first, you see that staircase behind me, we're gonna take that up further into the mountains and see where it takes us. Man, this is some like serious mountain climbing nonsense going on here. I'm stepping on boulders, baby. Somehow I've circled right back around to where I was. Alright then. Ah, that was a nice little hike. There are a couple more mountain trails in the area, I think, but if you want to get to where we're going, we probably want to get going there. The question is, what is the best way to get there? Oh dear, it feels like the rain is starting to pick up just a little bit. We may be in trouble. So I think what needs to happen is I need to find my way back to the main road, grab a bus from there, and take that up to the next location. I think we'll be able to do that much at least. Anything after that, we will see how this weather is looking, because I do not want to do too much traipsing about if the rain is going to be anything more than like the drizzly mist that it is right now. I had bad experiences down in Kunding trying to brave the rain as a solo traveler. We are not going to make that mistake again. So for now, we're going to wind our way down these roads, taking the pretty sights along the way, and see if we can't catch ourselves a bus. Take care. Alright, we have reached the main road at last. Good thing, because my feet are starting to sting again. It's funny, I had so much energy and vigor yesterday. I was able to do so much without feeling strained. That is not the case today. It might finally be catching up to me. Regardless, I think we are in pretty good hands right now. The bus station's right over there. And Google Maps says the bus is coming in about 15 minutes, so we're going to take another break, rest our legs, wait for the bus to carry us even further north. See you there. Okay, funny story. I actually saw the bus pass by my stop literally 10 seconds after I put my phone down and said, hey, see you at the next point. Not to worry though, the next one was not too far behind, so we're still making decent time. Anyways, we are, I believe, at a place called Tai Bai Village, which is basically the northernmost point in Keelung. Maybe not entirely northernmost, but it is the part of the island where you have to start going west and north, as opposed to just straight north. Point is, we are at the edge of what I'm pretty sure are the city limits here, at the edge of the island, at the edge of the mountain, at the edge of everything. And there are a couple sites of interest atop this mountain that we are going to check out. So hopefully it's not too tall or my feet will be hating me. I will say it is good to get the exercise in, as always. I just hope it does not come back to bite me tomorrow. Alright folks, welcome to Baimiweng Fort, the next of Keelung's beautiful old fortresses. And this one's particularly interesting because, as you can see, it's literally right next to the village. Like, the village houses are right underneath this soccer field, and this is the fort with a basketball court. I didn't even mean to rhyme there. This is fascinating. The village is built, like, all up the side of the mountain. It doesn't just, like, go to a certain extent and then stop, and then the rest is hiking trails. It goes pretty much all the way to this particular peak. But it turns out this peak is actually a valley between that peak over there and the rest of the fort over there. And we are going to check out the rest of the fort first, because the rest of our stuff is the other way, and this looks like a very cool piece of architecture right here. Guessing that's a big-ass oil refinery over there. That seems to be what you see on a lot of non-tourist coasts in Taiwan. That's where they put all their oil refineries. Hey look, it's that islet. Guessing this might be where the archers or the gunsmen would be stationed to protect themselves from incoming fire. that archery bunker we just saw. Of course, it's locked, so we can't go in, sadly. I am almost tempted to take this trail here and see how deep into the mountains it takes me, but we're gonna exercise self-control and start heading this way. We've got one last place to head for this video, which should be the very peak of this mountain, right up that staircase. It's kind of ridiculous how high up we are right now. This may well be the highest elevation I've climbed in Taiwan thus far, at least relative to sea level. I expect nothing short of a divine revelation when I'm up there, or I will be sorely disappointed. Right now, I'm starting to feel like Po from Kung Fu Panda. Ah, my old enemy. Stairs. Man, I am making so many animation references today. I do not know why. Not gonna lie, this staircase feels very treacherous. So maybe don't do this unless you have decent climbing gear and a spotter behind you to, I don't know, catch you when you fall or get knocked over when you fall. And that, folks, is the peak of Baimiweng Mountain. We have made it to the top at last. Man, what an experience it is standing up here. I mean, you just look out at all the nothingness out here, especially with the fog. It feels like we are standing at the ends of the earth. Like, this is the edge of the video game map. This is as much as the developers made, and if you try to go any further, you'll just fall through the geometry. Starting to realize why ancient explorers thought the world might be flat, because it really does feel like that when you're standing up here. But all good things must come to an end. There is more trail to go. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. We've just got a couple more spots to visit, so next video might be a little short, but I'm sure we can deal. I don't know, I'm in a very reflective mood after standing at the top here in such an isolated place. It feels weird, but it also feels good. It's a good kind of weird. Plus, hey, somehow it has not started raining yet. We are getting so freaking lucky. That said, I do need to keep my eyes on the road from here out, because I get the feeling this is going to be a bit of a walk that I need to keep my eyes on with all these ups and downs. So I'm going to call this here, and I will see you next time for the last leg of this expedition. Once again, thank you for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. Missed a couple of my usual spiel in there, but I think you get the picture. And as always, I will see you next time. 再见. Bye-bye!